All right, if you're a creator on YouTube, you know this feeling all too well. You spend hours on a short, you post it, and nothing. But then you see some other video, totally random, and it's just exploding with views. So what is the secret? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain and really decode the YouTube Shorts algorithm for 2026.
I mean, this is the question that keeps us all up at night, right? Why did your video completely flatline while someone else is just shot to the moon? I promise you, it is not just random luck. There's a very real system at play here, and by the end of this, you are going to understand exactly how it works.
Okay, so the very first thing we have to do is make a huge mental shift. We need to understand what the algorithm's real goal is. And here's a little spoiler alert, and it might sting a bit. It has almost nothing to do with you, the creator.
To get this right, you have to ask the most basic question of all. Just forget about your views, forget about your subscribers for just a second. What is it that the algorithm actually wants? What is its one and only objective? And you know what? A YouTube employee, Renee Ritchie, gave us the master key. He said the system isn't designed to go out and find an audience for your video. No, it's designed to find the perfect video for the viewer who is swiping right now. The algorithm's loyalty is to the audience, and that changes everything. So this right here, this is its North Star. Viewer satisfaction. The algorithm's only job, its entire reason for being, is to keep people on YouTube for as long as possible. And it makes sure they're having a good time. And it measures this by watching everything, likes, comments, how long you stay on the app after their video, and it even asks you directly in surveys. Okay, so we get it. The goal is to make viewers happy. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. The mechanics. Because the Shorts feed, it is a brutal, fast-paced world, and that forces the algorithm to make decisions in a blink of an eye. And honestly, every source we looked at is crystal clear on this point. You have maybe a 1 to 3 second window to get someone to stop scrolling. If you can't give them a reason to pause in that tiny, tiny little time frame, you've already lost.
And this brings us to what is probably the single most important metric for any short. It's called Viewed versus Swiped Away, or VVSA. It's a really simple ratio. Out of all the people who were shown your short in their feed, what percentage decided to actually watch it instead of just swiping right past? This is the very first gate your video has to get through.
Now, you've got to see these numbers. If your VSA is below 50%, your short is basically dead in the water. The algorithm sees it as a failure and just stops showing it to people. But if you can get over that 75% mark, whoa, that is the magic number. That's when the system flags your video and says, hey, this thing has serious viral potential.
So how does a video actually go viral? It's a two-step dance called explore and exploit. First, in the explore phase, your video gets shown to a small, little seed audience. The algorithm just watches them very closely. If that small group reacts well, gives it a high VVSA, that triggers the second part, the exploit phase. And that's when, bam, your video gets pushed out to a massive, much wider audience. All right, next up, we have to talk about something huge that happened in 2025. It totally changed what a view even means on a short, and it forced the algorithm to get way, way smarter than just counting numbers. So on March 31st, 2025, YouTube completely changed the rules. Before that day, you only got a view if someone watched for at least a few seconds. But after that day, anytime a short starts playing or even loops, it counts as a view. Now you can imagine, view counts just skyrocketed overnight. And that meant the algorithm had to evolve to figure out what people actually liked watching. And here's the absolute crucial takeaway. Not all views are created equal. Just think of it like this. Over on the left, you've got your basic standard view. It's really just an impression. It measures how many people saw it. But on the right, you have what actually matters, the engaged view. This is the one that's tied to making money, and you only get it when a viewer actually sticks around and interacts. So how does the algorithm know if a view was actually a good one? It looks for signs of what it calls valued watch time. It's not just about how long someone watches, it's about the quality. It's analyzing the ratio of likes to views, it's looking at shares and comments, it checks to see if people stayed on YouTube after your video. And on the flip side, a not interested click? That's a huge red flag that will kill your video's reach instantly. And this chart really just says it all. Back in 2023, these satisfaction signals, they were only about 15% of what mattered for ranking. Fast forward to 2025, and that weight more than doubled to 35%. The message here is crystal clear. A short video that genuinely makes someone happy will always, always be a longer video that just leaves them feeling, meh. Okay, so that's enough theory. We understand the why. Now let's get into the how. This is the part that matters for you, the creator's playbook. These are the actionable tactics you can start using right now.
This chart right here, this should be your new best friend. Seriously, for those super short videos under 15 seconds, you are aiming for near-perfect retention, like over 95%. Think seamless loops, quick jokes. For the standard 15 to 60-second shorts, hitting 70 to 85% is a really strong goal. And for those new, longer shorts, you can get by with 50 to 70%, but only if you are delivering some serious value. And hey, if you're sitting there still wondering if shorts are even worth your time, just look at this number. A staggering 74% of all views on shorts come from people who are not subscribed to the channel. Let that sink in for a second. It is without a doubt the single most powerful tool for getting discovered on the entire platform.
And here is some really good news. If you post a short and it bombs, it will not hurt your main channel's performance. The algorithms are totally separate. But when you use them together, when you use features like related video, your shorts become this incredible funnel to your long-form stuff. In fact, channels that do a good job of mixing both see 41% higher growth overall. It's a huge deal. So, after going through all of that, where does this leave us? Is being successful just about memorizing a bunch of metrics and chasing numbers on a screen? Well, the answer is no. We're at the final level now, and it's about something much more human. See, by 2026, YouTube's AI has gotten incredibly smart. It's not just scanning for keywords anymore. It's analyzing your transcript, the actual visuals in your video. It's even listening to the emotional tone in your voice to figure out what your content is really about. The system is just too smart for the old tricks. Now, genuine, authentic value is the ultimate form of optimization.
And this is it. This is the whole thing, boiled down to 5 simple words, by the guy who actually runs the Shorts team, Todd Sherman. He said it perfectly. The audience is the algorithm. Think about it. If you focus all your energy on making stuff that serves and delights your audience, then by definition, you're also satisfying the algorithm. They're one and the same.
So as you get ready to make your next short, I just want to leave you with this final thought. Maybe the secret isn't about trying to game some complex system or crack a secret code. Maybe it's just about holding up a mirror to our own collective attention and creating something valuable that people truly, genuinely want to watch.